give yourself a big hand. Great job. Thank you. I myself have learned a lot today. Okay, good. You know what? I have a few suggestions and observations for you because you guys are doing so great. But there are no perfect presentation. There are only best presentation, but there are no perfect. Oh, even I myself make mistakes all the time. My first suggestion is that you have to have a surprising opening. You have to catch your audience attention in the first like 30 seconds. If you can't, you're losing your presentation or the contest. Or maybe usually an easier way would be to ask a question. Now, for example, I think the dad bag group that we were asking a question as being a boy, right? Said, hey, is anything bothering you recently? That's good, but it must be connected to the topic. For example, let's take another group, for example. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, I made a mistake in our slide. There is a typo in my slide, but if you can find a typo, we will give you a big reward. We will give you my iPad today. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the typo in my slide? What's the typo here? C. How do you spell C? S-E. Well, today we're not selling you some fish and shrimp. We're here to show you to see the importance of food waste. That's how you can begin, and that's how you catch the audience in the first 30 seconds. And today I'm going to show you an app, the best app that can help you to reduce the food waste and in the meantime to make you some money. Now let's invite our CEO, Miss Phoebe Tsai, to show you how you can make more money even from your food waste. Good. Now, so you have to catch your audience in the first 30 seconds. Well, you can use great dancers, but it must be related to the topic of your presentation, or simply by asking an interesting question. And second, you know what? You must have passion. You must have passion. But you know what? Most of you guys are speaking in a hurry because, hey man, I hate this client. I just want to finish my line and then I'll get off. Most of you are giving me that kind of impression. Come on, don't be like that. You must have passion, okay? So I know today is also an important test. So you must show people that, oh, I fucking love my product. And I want to share you how much I love my product. That's why you have to buy my dad bag. That's why you have to buy my GoPro cam. Right? Because it's the best cam in the world. This cam helped me avoid 10 car accidents. That's how you do it, right? So passion, but not in a hurry. Otherwise, man, why are you in such a hurry? Then I got impatient too. I don't want to listen to your presentation because you're in such a hurry. You don't love your product. Okay, good. Now, also, you must have a great and clear outline. I think only one group actually showed your outline and tell the audience what you're going to talk about later. I think it's the second group, right? Now let me see. Yes. Second group. Yes, seafood. You are the only group that actually has outline. But otherwise, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to expect. And also the number three. I think Professor Tsai also told you that you must have numbers and even solid examples. Some of you keep using words. Oh, that's too boring. But some of you guys give too many numbers, but you lack solid examples. So if GoPro can, your team is great. You also showed a video, right? That's good. But actually, I didn't see the important points in that video. If you can show me an interesting video, for example, this guy used our GoPro cam, so this guy did not get an accident. This guy avoided that accident, but that guy used the Apple cam. So that's why 10 people died using that cam. Their cam is terrible. Our cam is the best. So this is a very interesting example. And also, by the way, your video should be embedded in the slide. That means your multimedia is poorly organized. You could have done a better job. But other than that, it's great. It's great. And also, and number 5, you should arouse the curiosity. Always tell people what to expect next. For example, today our daddy bag can show many different functions. And these 3 people, I like your beginning because you tell the stories of 3 people, and people go, hey, that's interesting. I want to know what happens to Jason next. So to arouse curiosity is also an important point in your presentation. Otherwise, it gets boring, quite easy to most people. And also, also, most of you guys are standing here. Actually, we would, a group presentation also consists of great performances. Don't just stand here. You can move a little bit. You can have some minor interaction with the audience. For example, ask you a question and ask them, hey, what's the typo in my slide? That's interesting but simple interaction, right? Don't make it too difficult for them. Or maybe you can just try to wear a bag. That's also interesting. And maybe you can dance, but the dancing and singing part must be related to the topic. Otherwise, dancing and singing just meaningless. At least to me, to us professionals. And finally, maybe I'll try to tell the goods and bads of each team. I think first group is Kahoot, right? You're talking about, I think, education app, something like that? Yeah. It's great. I think it's a great slogan. You know what? I think you can say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how education can be fun. Most people always think of education is really boring, especially Phoebe's class. But today I'm going to tell you how you can make Phoebe's class much more interesting by using Kahoot. That's how you can surprise your audience, right? And then, now, these are the functions that how Kahoot can help you. Something like that. So, you had a slogan, but make it special, make it easy to remember, and make it solid. Also, you showed the values and the active users who are using Kahoot, but you actually, okay, that's another problem. That's good. You talked about values and the active users. You mentioned the number. That's very good. And also, finally, in the ending, you said we can change education with Kahoot. That's also good. The idea is actually very good. As far as the downside is concerned, right? First, I think all of you guys can try to give yourself a title. Like, I'm the CEO, and this is the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer, and while this is the engineer. CEO, as a CEO, I'm going to tell you how you can make money using our GoPro cam. And the CTO, Mr. Jason Boyd, is going to show you what kind of advanced technology we are using. And finally, our accountant is going to tell you how much money you can make and how much money you might lose if you use other brands. So everybody gets a different and precise and solid responsibility. Don't just change it. Why do you change people? Another group, you were talking about 3 benefits, right? One person talks about 2 benefits. And then the next girl talks about the 3rd benefit, but it was unnecessary. It was confusing to me as a judge. That's unnecessary. Okay, and the second is seafood. Okay, good. Seafood is a good idea, but actually I kind of lost the point of your presentation in the beginning and in the middle. So this is a great example. Interact with the audience using a very easy technique. And also, like I said, you are the only group who has an outline. That's also very good. It takes only about 10 seconds. This is the outline for today, only 10 seconds. That's very good. Yeah. Yes. Oh. And also, no. Good. And I think in your group, Doris talked about the benefits of your seafood ad, but you didn't give me the solid numbers and what kind of benefits you can bring to your audience. So first, you must give solid numbers, and second, you must also give real examples. Like for example, GoPro cam, good job. You can talk about solid numbers. Your numbers impressed me a lot, and video was useful, was good, but it was not very very clear to us amateurs. We're not using car cam very often. Good. And also, I think the boy in the seafood team was only reading from the cue card. Okay, you don't have to memorize the whole script all the time. It's okay to read from the cue card from time to time, but not all the time. You cannot just keep reading from the script or keep looking at the screen. Otherwise, you don't have to be here. The point is still your audience. They are the most important. Sometimes you read your cue card, it's okay. The next one is the GoPro dash cam. I think the first boy Who's that boy? Great job. You have great fluency. That's a great delivery. That's very good. And also, you use, I think what you say in the beginning is that we were disappointed by our last product. Something like that? Yeah. That's very good. Usually we want the happy opening, but not always. You can say, I think what we need is a surprising opening. Wow, you are disappointed by your last product. But how do I know that I'm not going to be disappointed again with your next product? So, but of course, you show some numbers to prove that our next product is a much better. That's also good. That's also good. I think a great delivery and an interesting opening. Interesting opening. Very good. And very organized. That's very good. And also, what you can improve is that, like I said, your video should have been embedded. I would suggest that you avoid using the internet.
Actually, I have embedded the video, but
something's wrong, right?
Yeah.
That never happened to me. Never. In my past 2 decades. I always get everything prepared and organized. I will bring 3 computers, 2 projectors by myself. That's an excuse. But next time you can also do a better job. But great one. You know what? I know this is probably the computer, right? Don't use use your own. Use your own laptop. That's what I used in the past few times, right? Okay. Yes. You can always do better. Yes. Okay. Another. I think today is a problem with the remote control. Many people say, man, how come it's not changing? Use your own. Use your own. Or otherwise, show me your teamwork. Ask your teammate to change the slide for you. You don't have to keep having problems. Hey, excuse me. Hi. Yes, it's the first slide. The benefits. Oh, sorry, it's not working. Okay. PP, could you help me? Next one, please. This is the downside of our product. And next one, please. This is the video of our GoPro Cam. See, this is great teamwork. Make your teammates busy and show me the love in your team. You just keep changing. What do you change? Who is that person? What is he doing? What's his title? I don't know. Show me teamwork, right? What are you, a team? Show me teamwork. Okay. Otherwise, you don't need a team, right? That bags, good job, very interesting. I think overall, you had a very organized and very interesting introduction and outline. And also, you were doing a drama here. That's great, I like that. I always do that. Because you know what? This is cold. And this can get tiring to your eyes if you have too much mono video. So you know what? Some drama, some play on the show, on the stage, can help get your audience attention. Again, don't just use too many pictures and numbers. We must combine them both. It's the best way, but it's not the only way. Great, I like yours. Okay, good. But actually, the downside is one. Okay, there are some problems with your English. But today I'm not going to talk about the English mistakes because it's the least of your problem. You know what? Sometimes you can even make mistakes on purpose. For example, seafood, right? The point is to get their attention and then they can focus on your product. Good. Okay. Peggy, we're talking about 2 benefits. We're going to talk about that best. And the third benefit, you go to the next, and then the next girl talks about the third benefit. But it's not necessary. You don't have to do that. You know, my name is Peggy, and I'm the CEO. And today I'm going to talk about the 3 benefits, the best benefits in the market of our dad bags. And then, Phoebe there, who is the lawyer, you got to talk about why other bags are so worse, especially mommy bags are terrible. Don't buy mommy bags, but our dad bags. So clearly you can have a different responsibility, okay? Finally, healthy lunchbox. You know, I'm hungry, I want to have some lunch too. That's interesting. I think you were selling, are you actually selling lunch boxes? Or are you actually selling an ad? I'm not quite sure about what you're selling. That can be a problem. And also you show me a photo of your delicious lunchbox. That's very good, but you're talking about benefits for lunchbox. You should have given me the numbers. And what's in your lunchbox? Is that chicken? Is that beef? Or is that dog meat? You didn't show me. I don't know what's in your... You said it's yummy, it's delicious. How do you prove yummy? How do you prove delicious? It doesn't... Well, it's fine, but it's not very competitive. I've seen better ones, but they're fine. You're on the right track, but you could have done a better job by using some solid numbers. And why is yours better than other other companies. Very good. And look, I think the first girl on your team keeps reading the script only. You were not even looking at the audio. You just looking at cue card and you just looking at the screen and slide. That's not good. That's not good. You know, it's okay if your English is not good enough. But the point is, you must get well prepared before you go out to the stage. You can do a better English presentation even than Americans. Don't worry about it. Copy's Chinese fluency is not also very good, but his content is very solid. I think who is the first boy on the? No, this thing. On dead back team. The first boy on dead back team. Well, great job, great job. Your English is not very good, but you are very well prepared, and it was very fun, and that's more important to your audience. You don't care about the English mistakes in Kirby's English terrible. I give it at least 50 mistakes in his English, but at least 50. But it's okay. Most people love his presentations, right? Not everyone, or not everyone. But the point is to get well prepared and do a better job next time. Oh, and finally, you know what? You don't, as the former #1 in this country, maybe in this world, from a few aspects, you don't have to be the best. The point is, you always try to be better than your last time. And that's the point of this presenting class. Always, you don't have to be better, you always do better than your last time. And that's what you can learn from Professor Bibi Tsai, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, great job today. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you.